It is already explained in your book. You can go through your book, but still there is something from my side to tell you as well. That is, depending on our use, depending on our need in the laboratory especially, what we have to do, we have to make acids of different concentration. Normally we receive the acids in a black colored bottle, and the acid which is stored in that bottle is very concentrated, very highly concentrated, so highly concentrated that it fumes. It always keeps fuming. So depending on our use in the laboratory, not in the laboratory but in the industrial uses as well, so what we need to do, we have to make different concentration of acids. That means from that concentrated solution we need to make a dilute solution. That is called the process of dilution. So in dilution, what we do, we add certain amount of water to an acid. Actually it is the process of mixing water with acid, but there is a thing. The thing is, while mixing water with acid, one thing we have to keep in our mind is that never ever add water to acid. Never ever add water to acid, because the process of dilution is a exothermic reaction, an exothermic process. Exothermic process means the process in which heat is evolved. So say for example, I have a bottle here, and this bottle, here we have concentrated acid, and from this concentrated solution we need to make a dilute one. Dilute one means where the concentration of the acid is less. Concentrated solution means where the concentration or the density of H plus ions or H3O plus ions per unit volume is more. More number of H plus or H3O plus ions are present per unit volume. And dilute means the density of H plus or H3O plus ions is less per unit volume. That is called the dilute solution. And in dilute solution, how dilute solution is made? By adding water. Another thing is how to make the dilute solution. Okay, if we add water to this concentrate solution, it will be very, very dangerous. It will be very, very dangerous. That means if you take out some concentrate acid here, and then if you drop water on it, then it may create problem, because the process of dilution is exothermic. A lot of heat is produced. So when you add water, because of this exothermic nature, a lot of heat will be produced, and that water, as a result of this extreme amount of heat, the water can be splashed. Means the acid will be splashed out of this container, causing burn to the operator. So what we have to do in this case, in case of dilution, first we will take the beaker or the vessel where we have to keep the diluted solution. First we have to take water on that. We will take water, and then after taking water, you will add acid dropwise. Slowly you will add acid to the large amount of water. Okay, that is the process. Never ever do the opposite. Do not add water in acid. Always add acid in water, dropwise. This is how dilution is done. So that is already explained in your book. You go through the book and you will understand. So I will finish the video here, and after that, after this class actually, we will discuss about pH. Okay, pH. About pH. what is pH. Okay, we will discuss about pH in the next class.